To me, that's incredible. It's actually, in a way, how Allah honored Yusuf alayhi salam, that you don't need a servant to mention you to some king. I will put the king's sleep to your service. He put the king, and the king can't even control his dream. He's bothered by it, and he brings it up. It's as if Allah used the king of Egypt to the service of Yusuf alayhi salam, and flip that script. Sometimes we ask for something, and you would think that, Allah, this is important to mention as part of this reversal, right? That I'm talking about, this reversal. It's not the cupbearer who reminded, it's the king who reminded. Allah was very strategic in reminding us that when the cupbearer left, what did Allah say? فَأَنْسَاهُ الشَّيْطَانُ. The devil made him forget. Remember? The devil made him forget. The devil isn't just your enemy because he whispers to you. The devil is also your enemy because he wants to harm you from other people too. And if other people were going to do some good towards you, then he'll go and make them forget. And if other people didn't mean harm towards you, he'll keep inciting them until they're motivated to do harm towards you. The devil isn't just your enemy because he wants you to do wrong. If he can't get you to do wrong, he'll try to turn everybody around you, anybody who has any touch with you, to do some harm to you in some way, or to block the pathways to any good towards you. You understand? So the devil played his game. He said, man, Yusuf ain't getting out until the word gets out. So the devil's mind, if I can just distract the cupbearer, Yusuf's going to rot in jail, right? But what we're learning is the devil has his plan. And he plays his card. And he successfully played his card because the cupbearer forgot, right? But Allah's plan is much bigger than the devil can ever come up with, because Allah wanted that this reminder shouldn't come from the cupbearer. It should come from the king. And it should come at the hour of the king's need. And now, because of that, it's not just that Yusuf alayhi salam's release from prison is delayed, but it's going to come at a time where he will be put in a position to do more good than he ever could have done if he came out the same week, if he came out the same day, if the cupbearer remembered and the king somehow pardoned him or whatever. If all of that happened, we wouldn't find Yusuf alayhi salam being the minister of the land, of the finances of all of Egypt, and in charge, and bringing back all of his family together, the Israelites, who will then have offsprings, among whom is going to be Musa alayhi salam, who is going to be the most mentioned prophet in the Quran. None of that would happen, and none of that legacy of good would take place if Yusuf alayhi salam did not wait until the king, Allah decides, would see the dream. In other words, the devil has his plan, Allah has his plan. And sometimes you can see the devil's plan, but you cannot see Allah's plan. And because you see the devil's plan, you say, where's Allah's plan? The devil, look at what the devil did here. Look at what the devil made these people do here. Look at what the devil made these people here. They're doing so much. They're following the devil and they're doing so much evil. Where's Allah's response? Hold on. Maybe it's not time yet. And maybe Allah's response is such a sweeping response, it takes all of the efforts and the schemings of the devil and washes them away like froth. It comes like a giant wave and just washes it all away. And we get overwhelmed by those petty schemes of the devil. Inna kaida shaytan kana da'ifa. Allah says the scheme of the devil has always been weak. And we need to understand that from this story. Then prophetic, this is the third takeaway that I think we should think about when it comes to this portion of the story, him telling the dream. That we think of religious knowledge, we think of knowledge that came from prophets as something that benefits you spiritually. Pray, give sadaqah, be honest, be kind. Allah will reward you when? In the next life, right? When we think of following the religion or being closer to Allah,